Oh, have I done it this time? Have I done wrong this time? Oh no. I've done something fucking wrong again. Right, let's see. That should be going live. Are we live? Are we live? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I don't know if I've done it right. I don't know if I've done it wrong. So, have we got there? Are we there now? Are we live? I'm waiting for you all to tell me because I'm live. Okay, good. So move it to live chat. I tell you, I was having a right mong attack there. Usually I'm all set up and I had to kick Stevie out. Can you believe it? So I had like 5 minutes. And then I forgot to put my intro music. I just, yes, I'm live, yes. Thank you. Right, so now I need to pop out my chat. Move it over here. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. You silly girl. Restore chat. I need to go live. Then pop it out. Right. We should be there. Yes, we're there. Hello. Nice to see you all. Tell ya, I'm really having a mong. Stevie, stop calling me a tit. I forgot what I was pressing. I swear to God. It just didn't work properly how I wanted it to. So I've had to do it a slightly different way. And you all know what I'm like. I'm such a mong. Such a mong. Right, can you hear me properly first? Is everything fine with the sound, or do I need to move the mic closer to me? What do you reckon? Good? Not so good? Suck on this while I wait. It's really weird, this is. I've done it in a different site setup. My screens are different. I don't know what I've fucking done. But hey, we'll manage. We will cope, won't we? Sun's blinding me. So now I'm in the dark. Now am I too dark? Oh. But it's just so blinding. Right, sounds good. Brilliant. Thank you, Timur. Absolutely great. Thank you. Now, am I too dark? Because I've just had to shut them the curtains. Because the sun was blinding me. Absolutely blinding me it was. And I don't even know where all my shit is. Where's my stuff? I had things that I wanted to show you. And do you know, because Stevie's been in here working. And it's so annoying. I had it all charged ready. Can you believe this? Never mind. I'll just open a new one and show you. Bear with me. Right, I'll just have to get this one out. Ready. Just to show you. And I've got one charged, so I could use it. I've even been using this down, so... Oh, it's there. It's put it in its box. Honestly, my husband putting things away. How daresty. Just how daresty. Don't tell me to get on with it. People expect me to get things wrong. No one expects perfection when it comes to me. All right? Right. So we'll start off by saying hello to a few people and ignore my husband. So we'll go to the top. Right to the top. So we've got Village, Gailey, Craig. Going down. Husband. Ooh, Sadie, Dimay, Rog, hello, J. Jerry. Think we're about there. Oh, hello, Kevin. Aloha. Down we go. Bill, hello, sweetie. David, hello. Hip hop. Hi. Who's the chick with the red hair? That's me. Guys, that's HipHop Juice. If you don't already know who they are, you're going to start seeing more from them on my channel with discounts and that. Absolutely amazing. New sponsors, guys. So show them some love. Make sure when you order from them, and make sure you do order from them, you use my code. All right? So who else is in the house? I think we've caught up. Yes, we have. We've caught up. So, things that make you want to go, Elsid, hello. Now, I won't start that yet. I'm going to give you all time for people to get in. Don't forget thumbs ups, guys. You did remember. Thank you very much, HipHop Juice. Yay! I've actually been messing about with my stuff today, HipHop. You'll be really, really impressed. Well, you won't, but I've been trying to do my stuff, getting things ready, getting your logo on. I can hear my birds flapping, so Stevie's remembered to shut the windows if they're out. So, yeah, we've got 27 at the moment. Come on, guys, let's wait for you to get in. All right, Zan, I won't blame him. Hi, Robbie. But it was Stevie. He put things in its box, and he shouldn't. Never put things away. Leave things all over my desk because I know where they are. So, what am I vaping on? We'll start that because, well, everybody does. Irish, hello, hello, hello. Right, well, I've brought my Orion out, my Lost Weight Orion out. It's all right, you've got 5 minutes, don't worry, Gailey. And the reason why I'm using this like there's no tomorrow, I'm trying to run it down. The battery, that is. It's not got much life, look, it's red. It's running low. And inside that, oh God, now here comes Ayatollah.
Just to clear something up, I never touched the fucking thing.
It was put in its box over there.
You must have put it in the box because I never touched it because you unplugged it when you came in to speak to Thomas.
Can you all hear that? That is the husband interrupting. I don't know who he thinks he is. He does his own show. He doesn't need to be coming in here bothering me with my show, does he? He should stick to his own.
She's a tit.
Can you hear him? Honestly. Honestly, he has his own show. Balls, hello, sweetie. So in this, I've popped in this one, my apple pod salt. Now, the reason why I'm trying to run this one down is I got this in for a review today. It's from Pod Salt. They're not on sale just yet, but they will be, so I don't know how much they'll be charging them. But what they do is, it's a little portable battery bank for your pods. So once you carry it around, you've got a little cable, and say your pod has ran out, plug it all in, it charges it up. Yay! Brilliant. Handy little thing, really light. Could even fit it on your keys. I won't suggest that though, because banging it around ain't good. But handy. So I've got 2 of these. So one's for me, for the review obviously, and one's going to my Patreon. One lucky patron's going to get that. Not this particular one, they're going to get a brand new one. So that's why I'm running this out, so I can start testing it, see how it works. So what else have I got on the go? Well, I have got my Caliburn pod, and I've got in that one, I've got blackcurrant, and I'm enjoying that. I did suck it dry earlier. TC, hello. Nice to see you all getting here. What else have I got? Well, I've got the bulk. As you all know, I did the review for that last week, but it is still on. The rudder, which is by Umia as well, and that review will be coming out. It was supposed to be this week. I won't get it done tomorrow because I've got a lot on. It might be Thursday. And lastly, no, not lastly, almost lastly, could clip it onto your bag. I could do, JJ, you're quite right. I've also got my carbon dual top side with the dual recurve on top. Juice wise, I've got Blaz Mango, I've got Drip Drop Fruity, and I've also got the Slide. Not Slide, Slide. The Inican Slide, because that's for review, and I've got it on something very retro look, really old school. Brought it out of retirement, enjoying that. Very nice. And in that, I have got Dead Man's Arm. So that's everything I'm vaping on. Not a great deal today, although I do have, as you know, I've got a lot of pods hanging about. I've always got them because, like, the Vapes here, because that's ready for review. That's due to come out. So I've got a multitude of things on the go on this desk, but they're not what I'm really using at the moment, she says. But you all know what I'm like. A nut job. A nut job. Right, so what are you all vaping on? I hope you're enjoying yourselves and you're vaping some good stuff. And while you fill me in, I'll let you know that I'm doing well. You'll hear me croak still. Great flavour from that little... I know, hubby, you've been sucking on my Slide. Keep off my Slide. No, actually, it does have great flavour. I haven't done the review for it yet, but it will be out. I've been testing this now for a couple of weeks, actually, because as you all know, I'm not one of these people who get something in and within a matter of a day or two put it out there. I like to use things for a couple of weeks before the review goes out, so you know, you get to know it. I'm also, believe it or not, Enigma. Now, as you said, I said before in my review, the grape on it maybe get. It's actually growing on me now. It really is growing on me. So the Enigma's growing on me. So what have you got? J. Jarry's on the Zenith. Yes, you would like the slide. You really would. It is absolutely great. I'm vaping on nothing because you kicked me out. Oh my gosh, yes, Stevie. This is what you was vaping on earlier, isn't it? You can come in and get it if you want. Hi, Neo. Kilo fruit whip. Oh, that sounds nice. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you. So, yeah, some things are actually starting to grow on me. I've eliminated sort of... I've got over the grape in this, and I'm starting to enjoy some of the other flavours in it more. So, yeah, so I've got a few things on the go. What's Village on? A lot. Of course you are. Do you know what? Village has more things than any reviewer I know. He has a multitude of things. Multitude of things. It's coming to stay with us, actually, in August. Can't wait. Yay. G-Class for TC. Siren, yep. Here's my hubby for his one. There we go, babe. Shut up. Timmy's on the top side carbon. I know. With a recurve as well. I know. Absolutely amazing. Blue beaner in it. Dual top side. Excuse me again. I'm drinking fizz, guys. So, yeah. So, I've got something new coming in tomorrow. And that's why my first question is going to be about this actual product. So, we'll have a quick sip. Because remember, guys, you have to remind me I have to have a drink, I have to have a vape, keep the breathing regular, because I'm still not on all my meds yet until the hospital tests have all finished. Oh, yeah, Zan's double barrel is absolutely sexy, really is. Craig's on the FP in the G-Class, Juice Cabin Dark Fruits, Cube Kit with an apple mint from Juice Cabin, Rinko McMahon, with the off gear with a vanilla custard concoction. So you've got the off gear. The gear's good, isn't it? I've got the off somewhere. I've done the review, as you all know. It's probably been cleaned and put away, actually. So yeah. So we'll start. What the juice you like? Me, I like fruits. I'm kind of a fruity kind of person. I really do like my fruits. There is the odd dessert, like I like Dead Man's Arm. I do like the odd dessert, but mainly I like fruits. Nothing too mentally. Certainly nothing with Coolada and that, because they just seem to trigger my asthma quite bad. So, nice fruits. That's me. Hello, Alan. Orion's is in. Hello. Nice to see you. He's got a squonker. Yeah, that village has got a squonker. The Kelpie is good. The Kelpie is a good one. I'm not denying it. I've got that somewhere. I did the review for that, as you all know. That's actually, it may be on one of my stands. What's this one I've got? Oh, yeah, that's ready for review. See, I've got things out all over the place. So we'll start with things that make you go, Now, this one's on the top, like I said, because I've got this coming in tomorrow for review. So we'll start it here, shall we? The UL Amulet. Innovation, gimmick or not? Thoughts, guys? What do you think? Now, obviously, I've not watched reviews because I haven't done my review. Excuse me. But like I say, my amulet is due to arrive tomorrow. I've had a notification telling me it will be here tomorrow. But what are your thoughts? What mod are you using? Chris, I am actually on mod-wise. I've got the rudder, Umia rudder, on the go with the Umia bulk on top. And I've also got the dual top side, and it's the carbon with the dual recurve on top. That's all right. By the way, Orion's cannot reply to anyone. He's eating. Gimmick, Zan says, right? Bit of both, says Craig, right? Anybody else got any things? What do you think? Gimmick, innovation? I also want you to tell me why. Why do you think it's a gimmick and not innovation? Or why do you think it's innovation and not a gimmick? Okay, TC. That's what I want to know, all that. Gimmick, but useful. That's what I wanted to say to you. I want to know what the benefits are. Gimmick, but useful if you don't have any pockets and can't carry mods about all day. Yes, that's what I was thinking. And I don't tend to wear watchers. So I'm going to enjoy that. Personally, I think it's, what's Villy saying? Personally, I think it's a bit of a gimmick, but I can see it being handy for some. Yeah. Craig, will be interesting going through security in airport. Yes, now that's a thought, isn't it? I never even thought of that, Craig. Thank you, Chris. J. Jerry, wear the watch and it looks nothing like vape device then, gimme. Yeah, it does, and it does look like a watch. But then you can just take your pod off and vape it, or you don't have to wear the watch at the end of the day. So, benefits of it, guys. So what do you think of the benefits? Good points, bad points. I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. Everyone knows I'm dyslexic. And I do struggle. Most people who know me well know I struggle with telling the time if it hasn't actually got the numbers on the clock face. It leaves more room in your sporran. It does indeed. So, the watch is digital, so I will actually be able to tell the time better. So as a watch pod, it's actually going to be quite handy for me. Plus, like I say, as a pod, because most people know pods I tend to stick down my bra. Most women do. It's quite common. So it's going to be good. Get a bigger sporran. It needs one, doesn't it, Craig? A bigger sporran. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to using that. Using and abusing it. I really am. Timmy, maybe if it was a nice looking watch, but it looks like a cheap toy from the fair. Yeah, I can see that, Timmy. But do you know what it reminds me of? A bit like the iWatch. It reminds me a bit of that. Rog saying it functions well as both a watch and a pod. Great flavour too. There we go. So, Rog, have you had a go on it? Chris, I am the Orion pod and Stevie with a drop. Right, Chris. You're on the Orion pod. Nothing wrong with the Orion? I do have... What have I got? I've got loads of stuff all over the place. I'm trying to think what other pods I've got about. I've actually got the Z-Bip. That's actually quite good. I'm enjoying this one. Nice flavour from that. I was quite surprised. Nice flavour indeed. And I need to get the review out for that. I've had that since Expo. This was when I got this one. Expo in May. But like I say, I like to use and abuse everything. So you're testing it out now. Yeah, and I'll be testing mine starting tomorrow. Well... It won't be too tomorrow evening because obviously I've got the children in the day. My nieces, they're going to be in. One of them's a baby, so they take up too much time. So we've all said what the benefits are. Like you say, you can tell the time, and you can just take it off. It leaves you hands free. Take it off when you want a bit of a nick shot or something. Pop it back in. So they're the benefits. What's the downside though, guys? Things that make you go, What could be a downside, Chris? 5 pods on the go. Chris, you're a bit like me then, a bit of a podaholic. I am. I have pods everywhere in all the rooms. I've got 2 in the bedroom next to the bed. Actually, my husband, he has them as well at the side of his bed. Well, his side of the bed. So Village is saying the fact it's very discreet and very accessible is something that will draw people to it. Yes, Village, it will, because it is something that is user friendly. It is user friendly, and I'm hoping they do bring out different colour straps and then maybe even different coloured faces, because if they do, I'd be tempted actually to get a red one, because everyone knows my favourite colour is red. The one I've got is black. All right, Hip Hop, take care. I will expect it Friday. Thank you, sweetheart. Love you muchly. Thank you for popping in. Short battery life, yes, but no. Actually, apparently... The battery life on it is actually supposed to be very good. And it doesn't take long to charge that, from what I've heard and what I've read about it. Obviously, I don't know. They're releasing a red one. I need the red one. Stevie, if you're watching, baby. The black one's for review, but I need a red one in my life, babe. Yes. It will appeal to kids, no doubt about it. But then again, how many kids do you see wearing watches? Yeah, that's true. Because the coil is high, the battery life will be okay, look. Yeah, it will. And do you know what? You say that about kids, but do you know kids, everything appeals to them. Remember when we were kids and you weren't supposed to smoke? You still found a way, didn't you? You weren't supposed to drink. We always found a way. kids will find a way if they want to, and there's not much we can do. Yeah, I know it's a 350 mAh, but I think it's going to be quite a good one. I'm looking forward to it. Hubby, I'm wondering how long the clip that, oh yeah, it will last. Feck off. I want the red one, babe. Hi, Tony. So if a red one comes out, you know I'll be getting it regardless. I'll just order it anyway. Everyone knows me. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to this tomorrow. Mine arriving. I know it's black because that's the colour they are at the moment. And I'm looking forward to using and abusing it and seeing how it works. Like my hubby says, to see how long the clip will last, because I'll be putting it in and out, just to check on, you know, make sure it lasts. Bill, I'm the same. I don't like adulting. Not at all. Not at all. I'm growing old disgracefully. We all know that about me. Disgracefully. Hi, Mech. Hi, Mike. It's Mike. Mech's reviews in. I'm open to my mind being changed, but I think it looks pish. Gailey, you'll be one of the first to see it on me, won't you? So you can have a shot and see what you think of it. Do you have any squonk mods? Yeah, I've got this one, Chris. This is a squonk, darling. I've got quite a lot of squonks, actually, but this is the one I've got on the go at the moment. The style of fastener never lasts long on rubber, to be fair. Yeah, that's it, Irish, and that's what's worrying me. So I'm going to, when it comes tomorrow, I'm going to really be messing about with it, putting the pod in and out of its watch and seeing how long it lasts, because I won't be impressed if it doesn't last, honest. Hi, Josh. Good, Josh. We all refuse to grow old. Or grow up. We'll get old, but we won't grow up. Right, so I've got another one for you. Number 2. So, is the time of the vape reviewer coming to an end? Is the time of us vape reviewers coming to an end? What do you think? Because we are oversaturated, aren't we? You eat your dinner, don't worry, Gailey. Gailey sends her love to everyone, but she is eating her dinner, so don't expect her to keep typing back. So is it this time of the vape reviewer coming to an end? And why would you think, whatever your answer is, what do you think? Are we coming to an end? Is there a reason behind it? Do people listen to reviewers? I mean, do you any of you listen to me, Babylon? You know, I talk about all sorts, don't I? I get sidetracked, you know. Do you pay attention? I got a dual one of them squonks you're using. So you have got a top side. Have you got the carbon? Mine's the carbon one. I do have the others, actually. I've got... Is one on the... Well, one's in the living room. And one's up there. And no, 2's in the living room and one's up there, plus this one. So, yeah. So, what do you think? No jelly. I don't like jelly. And ice cream has to be strawberry. What did I say? Honestly, Rog, no, people always want to see several reviews before they commit their money to a product. Yeah. No, because people still want to know what reviewers' opinions are on the latest gear. Okay. So we had 2 answers. So you don't think the time of a vape reviewer is coming to an end, and you're saying you do listen to reviewers? I mean, I do skip to certain bits that I want to hear in certain reviews. But that's life. Tony, I do, Jules, hence why I'm buying the recurve next week. You will love it. You will love it. You really will. Tony, it's lovely. Yeah, Lucky, YouTube vapors may come to an end, but we've got VapeTube. And don't forget, guys, you can find me on VapeTube too. And once they start doing lives, I will actually be going live on VapeTube. Hopefully, I can manage to do both at the same time. I don't know how it's going to work. If not, you know, I'll do a separate one just for VapeTube. Bill saying, certainly not. There are too much stuff coming out and too much need for advance warning. Yeah. Yes. What's that? Strawberry, no shit things. You go, Yes, strawberry jam, strawberry ice cream. So, yeah. No, tech reviews are oversaturated and still growing, and I've been for years, but I heard a guy in the vape shop today say I found a reviewer on YouTube who showed how to rewrap batteries. Irish, seriously? The fact someone who knows how to rewrap... Everybody knows how to... Well, do they? Maybe I ought to do a review. Well, not a review, but rewrapping batteries for dummies, like I did DIY for dummies. Maybe I should do something like that. Oh, you've got the same one, Chris. Lovely. No, I don't think vaping is still a growing market yet. I think some will stop reviewing soon, the way YouTube's going. Jerry, you could be right, but then there's other platforms. We've got to remember there's VapeTube, there's Twitch, there's so many other platforms. Yep, Lucky said Twitch. Stop talking about food. Although we've eaten. Now, I think it's more evolving than coming to an end. Yep. Warning to everyone. Never eat with Jules. Look, I'm just going to... Because Zan's going to keep going on. Right, listen. We went out for a meal. We did double dating. Because, as you know, Zan and Gailey just lived up the road from us. Not far. Good friends. And we went out for a meal. Meal was lovely. But I am picky. Everyone knows I'm picky. So, by the time I rearranged my dinner was perfect. Then it come dessert. And they only had like a chocolate sundae thing. So I rearranged it until it weren't chocolate no more. It was strawberry. Because I didn't want vanilla ice cream and I didn't want chocolate sauce. I wanted a strawberry sauce and I wanted strawberry ice cream. And I even got strawberries put in it. And I didn't want whipped cream. And by the time I finished, I changed the whole thing. So I just changed things. And do you know what? Restaurants are very good at being like that for you. I did. I rewrote the restaurant menu to suit me. And they were great. There is built a lot of new innovations. And I think we're going to keep seeing more. It's double dating. Are you Irish? You know what I mean. Hey, Dandere. It's nice to see you, sweetie. Nice to see you. So we pay attention to reviews. We're saying it's not the end of reviewing. It's not coming to the end. And we do listen to certain reviewers, obviously. We listen to some for the right reasons, some for the wrong. But do you know what? As long as you're listening, whether it's to have a laugh with them, you're still listening, you're supporting. And that's a good thing. It really is a good thing. So let's get on to the next one, shall we? Number 3. Should reviewers review... Here we go. It's a long one. Should reviewers review for the consumer, which is you guys and me, of course, or the manufacturer? So, like, tomorrow I've got the amulet coming in. I've had this, things that come in, this as well. Should I be reviewing that for you guys? Should I be reviewing it for the manufacturer? Or should I be trying to review it for both? Don't get me wrong, be honest still. It's about being honest still, but who am I reviewing for? Well, the ice cream was a bit cold. It weren't the ice cream. Well, all right. The ice cream was a bit cold, guys, okay? All right, I ate the fish and moved everything to Stevie's plate. All right, me didn't... The fish was delicious. I can't help it. I'm very picky. Only in Scotland can you get away with rewriting the menu. In England, this saying get to full would have been used. The consumer, not the company. Thank you, TC. Neil, for both. Yep. Oh, I did. I was eating Gail's. I was eating Gail's veg. Because Gail's carrots were better than mine. It has to be for us, the viewers. Yeah, for the public. Because I'm actually thinking that when I do a review, although I'm being honest, I'm doing it for you as the public, but I'm also probably doing it for the company who's provided it. If that makes sense. I feel like you can comfortably say both. Customers need to know if they're worth buying and the company needs to know what to improve on. Exactly, Dandemir. It is really for both, isn't it? For the viewer, so they know it's the same. Yeah, I mean, and you've got to be honest. If it's pish, it don't matter. You say it's pish. But you've got to be honest. But you do a review for both, don't you? It's ice cream. Irish. I know. It was a bit too cold. I had to mix it a bit so it went a bit runnier. So it was warmed up a bit. For the consumer. Right, so we're getting a lot of different things. Hey, Chung, nice to see you, darling. It's ice. Leave me alone with me bloody ice cream. It was too cold. You always get me sidetracked, guys. I swear to God. But while we're talking, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to plug this in this, and I'm going to start charging it and see if it does charge. Because obviously this is for review. So... the batteries had it. Let's stick it in. Oh, excuse me. And start charging. Oh, look. So it's charging, right? It's blue there, if you can see. It's red there. So it is charging. Now, it'll be interesting to see how long that takes to fully charge up. Because obviously these are things that you'll be taking out with you. So, yeah. And I'll let you know. Obviously, I'll be doing the review for it anyway. Excuse me. But, see, I've got sidetracked again. I'm not hilarious. The ice cream was too cold. People, please. Has anybody had ice cream that's a bit too cold? I can't be the only person. I didn't turn it into milkshake. It was... they were... I couldn't eat the chocolate brownies because they were hard because they were cold. So I had to take them out. They had to be gone. What makes the difference is to a normal power pack? What makes that different? Well, it's very, very lightweight. It really is. And it's one that's made for putting it, for on the go. It's so, so light. So it's like if you're out and about... Hello, Brittany. So it'd be, for expos and things. People who like pods. So, yeah, I'm just going to see where it's at. But it's Pod Salt as well, and they are sponsors of mine. I'm not alone. Irish. If I can trust your reviews anymore, Jules. This strawberry vape is too strawberry. Like, no, do you know what? You're twisting it now. I use power banks all the time. They are so useful. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to using this because it's not up for sale yet. It's a new one. So, and it's nice when I get something sent in. No one has ice cream because it was too cold. It's supposed to be cold. No, but it was too cold. It can be too cold. And the ice cream melt a bit so it's easier to scoop. Dandy Bessie, because it's too cold. And if you let it soften just a bit, it's just perfect. Thank you, Brittany. Do you know what? I love some people. Some people I could go off. Right, let's move this to one side and let that do its magic. But stand it up. Let that do its magic. So, Bill, I worked on an ice cream van occasionally and I had to start the other day. The ice cream was so hard you could not serve it properly. Yeah, because it was too cold. Too cold. So you can get ice cream that's too cold. So, look, I'm normal. I am normal. Okay? Normal. Right, I've got another one for you then. Get off ice cream. Reviewers often come out with products, as we know. Reviewers come out with a lot of products nowadays. But are we buying these products because of who's designed it rather than it being about the product itself? So what do you think? Are we buying products that are made by reviewers? Are we buying it because it's our favourite reviewer has brought it out instead of buying it for the product itself? Zan's laughing. Normal. Don't. I am normal. I'm normal in my world. You're all so mean. Ken! Hello, baby. Ice, baby, too cold. It is. Ice cream can be too cold. So, what we're doing then, guys... Do we buy them? So all of you that have bought, I don't know, look, take this for example because I'm using it. Okay? And that, did we buy these because of the reviewer, because we like the reviewer, or did we buy them because we like that reviewer and didn't wait to see what the reviews are like for the product? Do you know what I'm saying, guys? Sometimes do we just buy it because we like the person? Yep, Neil, thank you. It does. There is such a thing as normal. It's me. Michelle, my little darling, hello. If it's a good product, you'll buy it, my hubby's saying. Okay, whether it's got someone's name on it or not. So, we're not... Some people, though, if you think about it, a person's name, if it's a big name, helps sell a product, doesn't it? That's what I was thinking, the reasons why. Because it does. I mean, would I have gone mad for the dual carbon? Or for the other top sides? If it weren't for Brian. That's where I'm, and the same for the recurve. Because I'm a big, everyone knows I'm a Mike Vapes fangirl as well. So, I've got the Kelpies. I've got a couple of them. Did I buy them for the reviewer? Because don't get me wrong, these products are good. So I can use these as, examples. But did I go out and buy them because of who's designed them rather than the product itself? So let's see what Mike said. Sometimes yes, but majority of the time it's because I know a reviewer designed it better. 9 times out of 10, yep. Our lovely sexy Ken says, considering no one has brought my RDA, you haven't made one. I'd say a lot has to do with the height, but also because usually it's high quality, better since the reviewer had a hand in making it. Yeah. Ken, if you ever made something, designed something, I'd be on it. I'd be on it, baby. Bill, they are both well designed and made to be affordable. Yeah. Village, I think some buy it because they're a fan of the reviewer, but personally I buy based on the product itself. Yeah, I like to think that, but sometimes I always wonder if I've done it for the right reasons. And you all bought them to be elitist fucks. Well, probably. Lucky says because of the reviewers to us, it's a great item. Yeah, and we trust that reviewer, don't we? That's got something to do with it as well, hasn't it? There's a lot of shit out there with well-known names on them. There is. There really is some shit out there that's got reviewers' names on. Brittany's saying, I think with the top side, top filling, squonking was the biggest appeal. I didn't know who TVC was before I got mine. Really? You didn't know who Brian was? How weird. But yeah, top, it was because the way it filled. That appealed to me as well, because I've got quite a lot of squonkers and it's so much easier to do. So much easier. So, what's Bill saying? I only got my Kelpie today as it was not high priority. I knew it was worth getting and have tried it before. So, you didn't rush out then, Bill. So, that's a good thing, because that's showing that you knew you wanted one, but you weren't rushing out and buying it. You was waiting. Good idea. Really good idea. So, Orion's saying, not really, but if they have built up a reputation of good design, I will. Yeah, like, i.e. Mike Vapes. There we go. So it is a bit of both, isn't it? You're right, Rog. It is a bit of both. Because obviously if somebody you kind of trust and you know that they've brought out good stuff, bring something else out, they've not just slapped the name on it, they've actually designed it, you're more inclined to buy it. Josh saying, I'd go broke if I did. I like it. Buy it. Still haven't got myself a Kelpie yet, waiting on the RDA. Yeah, and I want the RDA too. I must admit. Bill got burnt with the early Tony P stuff. You see, there you go. So it just shows that it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Sometimes we buy products because of the person who's supposedly's name on it, who's designed it. Now, which brings me nicely into the next thing, because people who just put their name on products without designing it, are we getting caught out with that as well sometimes? Michelle, I normally wait to hear others' thoughts unless it's super pretty, then I take my chances. I know, Michelle. Don't we? Yay! If it's really pretty, you gotta have. Who would ever just slap their name on a product? It's been done, Irish. As scary as it is, that it has. Heathen really made a winner with the dead rabbits. He did. To me, same. Didn't know who Brian was until I brought the first top side, just like the top filling I did. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I did know who Brian was. But it was the top. I went, you know, it was the fact that you could fill it from the top, which made a huge difference, especially to people who like to squonk. I mean, I wasn't a big squonker back before now. I must admit, these have got me really enjoying squonking. And, you know, I've tried it. I love mine too. I love it. I still haven't done the review on it, Michelle. Can you believe it? Because I'm just using it all the time. Oh, you was being so Irish. Sarcasm is lost on me. Everybody knows I don't get jokes. Oh, shh. Everybody knows. Sarcasm is lost. You can tell it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Good flavour as well, isn't it, Michelle? It's not bad. Brittany, what are some examples of products didn't actually design but have their names on? Do you know what? There was one and I couldn't remember who it was. And do you know why I'm saying it is? I think it was Jay Hayes did something on a program about, I know it's Buttes in it, about this, I can't remember who it was, whose name's on a product but they didn't design it. Just putting their name on it is out of line. They can endorse things but have to be specific about the fact. Yeah, and I can't remember who it was, and it was a Jay Hayes review sort of video vloggy thing, and he was on about the person, and do you know what, it's completely gone out of my head. I should have wrote it down and I didn't. I'm bad. I'm very bad, but I'm very good at being bad. I love the flavour out of this. It's quite a big thing, but it's not a pod really, is it? What they're called? AIOs? Something like that, or AOIs? I don't know. Anyway, that's what it is. The EH Pro mod. Is that the one, yeah, Bill, that someone put the name on? Ambition. So they put the name on a product by EH Pro. That was right, but they didn't design it. So it was Ambition's Vapor. So, you know, is that where we're going now? Don't get me wrong, it's not me. I'm not no big time reviewer. But is that the next step? Is that what's happening? Are reviewers just getting asked to slap the name on a product? You know, they could have called this the Vapes Jules. Although I want to mind it because it's actually a good all in one. AIO. That's it, Bill. Thank you. AIO. I knew it was something like that. The H Pro. It was. So it was the EH Pro. And he put his Ambitions Vapors names on it. On a mod. So are we thinking this happens? So that shows you then that just because somebody's name's on a product doesn't actually mean they had out to do with it. So that again tied in with that last question, because obviously we buy things thinking it's got such and such his name on. We know that they're a good person. They're great at the reviews. This, that, and the other. Know the shit. And then you buy something because it's got their name on and it's shite. It could be shite. Because their name's on it, but they didn't design it. So he's done it with a couple of products, right? So, you see, Ambitions Vape, that's a scary thought then, isn't it? If he's done that on a few products already, put his name on it, and he's had nothing to do with it. Sam had a hand in the latter part of the Jackaroo mod, but would not put his name on. Okay. God, I hope not. It's a very slippery slope once you start. Yes, muddying those waters. I agree, Village. I would love my name on a mod, but I would like to have something to do with it. If any company out there wants to slap Vaping Irish on their mod and pay me for it, I'm available for negotiation. I got that joke. You see, I would love my name on this. I love this. I would love my name on this one. Loved it. Old MacDonald had a farm. AIAIO. Oh, so I'm supposed to try and remember it? Seriously. It's AIO. Or not an AEI or any of that. Right. You can see we haven't reviewed it yet, can't you? But it's been well used since May. Well used. So let's get on to my next thing. Things that make you go, price fixing. Ooh, she said it. Eee, she said that, the word price fixing. So, price fixing. Is it really a thing? Is there really price fixing going on, guys? We hear about it. It's in the vape world. Is it a thing? Is it really something that's happening? New pod by Jules, the Sizzle. Oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it, Rog? The Sizzle, one of these. The Sizzle. Irish, I see, so if I want Jules to get the joke, I just need to put... You do, you see? Joke, and I get it. Shut up, Stephen. He has to put his name on the product, but may had an influence in it, i.e. made some changes before it was released. No one knows. Yeah, true. But... obviously, I'm just going off what I seen Jay Hayes on about. I don't know for certain. Everyone knows these. That's why we do it. Things that make you go, is it happening? Ooh, like Billy says, muddy in the water, slippery slope. So, price fixing, guys. Is it a thing? I did say it. Price fixing. Is it really a thing? What do you think, guys? Is it a thing? I should have had the, Jules, the company. That should have not been them. Actually, it should have been just Jules. And there would be none of that pish then, would there? None of that trouble, because it would be all nice and legit. None of that, like they've caused, because it'd be under my name. Jules. So, price fixing, guys. Is it a thing? Flat cap, hello. 100% companies are told what price to sell them for, and if one gets out of line, they get contacted by the supplier. I've heard about this a lot, by the way. Hi, Warner. So it is a thing. So there you go, look, our lovely Gaz flat cap vapor. You're watching when he does his verses thing. It's cracking. Brittany, Jules, Mama Vapes. I know it. That's what it should have been, and it would have been ran better. It really would have. Michelle, at the end of the day, smokers making the switch already have real affordable vapes available. So once they get more into it, pricing shouldn't matter as much with the bigger stuff yet. So, but is it a thing then? Price fixing? Obviously, Gaz has said it is, and I've kind of heard that they only like certain prices at a certain level. They don't like you to go under that price. You can go slightly over, but they don't like you to go below a certain price. So, is it a thing? Are you all finding that it's really a thing? There's Gaily giving Gaz love. You're good, Gaz. So, Is it a thing? Is price fixing a thing? And what makes you think that? Well, Gaz has put what he thinks. Come on, guys. I'm waiting impatiently, because I'm not patient. Impatiently. I've got to alter my screen, you know. It says Dilly Gaff and it says Kilted Devil, it says Pod Salt and Vape Tube. It's got to have a new one on there. I don't even know how to do it, because I've got to put a new one on there. Hey ho, we'll figure that out. Yes, it's fecking thing to think otherwise is naive. Yes, Gail, it is. So, if it is, which we know, should we then purchase from someone who's selling it cheaper? So, say there's two companies, and one's selling the product you want and it's good, and they're selling it cheaper because they're not keeping to that price fixing. Should we just buy it from the cheaper company, even if you're going to get it on time, rather than the one who's keeping it to that set time? Irish is saying, it is a thing, Jules. Wismecca and only have been doing it in the UK for years. Yeah. So, but if we know that another company is selling it cheaper, should we go to that company that's cheaper? I joined not only. I knew what you meant, babes. Are you in twat chat still, Jules? No, I'm in live chat. Why? Oops, now I'm in top chat. No, I'm in live chat. What are you saying? Let me see. No, because I've got it on both, and they're both the same. And I've got live chat there and live chat there. Honestly, Bill, you get me squirting juice up my nose and everything by accident. It's not a thing, guys. It's not a thing. It's when I sniff it. So, should you? What are you thinking, guys? Because we like to shop around. We want the best for our money, don't we? So, should we buy our products from someone who's a bit cheaper if we can save money? At the end of the day, that is for each individual to decide. I personally love a bargain. Also, not everyone has the same budget. Gaily, you know me, I love a bargain. It's great to shop about, but if you have a favourite company that you like to order from that are a little more pricey, then that's the customer's choice. Very much so. Did you, Bill? Oh, God, have I got to go scrolling around? Bill? Oh, yeah, I can understand price fixing to some extent with new products. It helps cover development costs. All the new electronics starts at a high price with a few release at the discount to get the word out. Yes, totally get it. So what's Timmy? I will go for the cheapest offer. I love a good bargain. You're like me, Timmy and Gail. Village, as a consumer, then I see no reason not to, as long as the site is legit. Yeah, I'm on about legitimate sites, guys. Trusted sites still, but cheaper. There can't be healthy business competition when price fixing is involved. Exactly. Do not tend to buy when just released. No, I suppose not, Alan. You're right. I do sometimes, I must admit. Usually for review purposes, as everyone knows. Depends how much cheaper. Rog, you know what? Even if it's £2 cheaper, £2 is an extra £2 towards my next thing. That's how I feel. Brittany saying, I'm still a bit confused about price fixing. Who does it affect and how? The company who manufactured the product. Well, yes and no, because obviously if the company's paying the person as well, if say it's a reviewer, they're getting a bigger slice, aren't they? But if you can get that cheaper, well, they're still going to get their money. I don't know. They're still going to get it. Hi, Jay. They're going to get it, but the shop's going to, whoever's selling it cheaper, whether it's online or not, are going to be making less of a product, less of a profit. But if they're selling more in the long run, they're going to make more money because more people are going to come to them because they're slightly cheaper. Does that make sense? I hope so, Brittany. I hope so. It's always lovely to support your local B&Ms, though, if you can. Yes, it is. Always good. Oh, yeah, it's nothing to do with being Scottish. It's because I have tits, more like. I have tits too, Gail, but it helps me. Jiggle them. So, right, Bill, I use a couple of legit Chinese sites, but only if it means I get things like the bigger tanks or on RTAs. Yes, and that's something else I was going to put to you all. Did you know that when you buy things from HipHop Juice, they are bigger? Did you all know that? Remember that, guys. When you're ordering, if you want something with a bigger one and you want it still quick, and they've got it on the site, you're getting the bigger size. You know what I'm saying? And I've got a discount as well. If you use Jules, capital Jules, you get a discount as well. Not that I'm trying to, you know, all right, I am, because they're providing me stuff. The new sponsors have been really good. So yeah, I like to save money. I do, and like, I buy majority of my stuff, as people know. Don't get me wrong, I've had a few now come to me for free, but majority of things I buy. And if I can save money, I will do, because it means I can buy more things with the extra money. Paying we can get the 4mm bit mod here in the UK. Praying. I love that. Do you know, I love it. Brittany, it's lovely. I can't get it out because my hands are all sweaty. But, anyway, I can't get it out now. But I love it. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's just so cute, isn't it? Cute, cute, cute. I love that. So, I've got another one for you then. We said we're going to try and support our favourite B&Ms. But we've also got to remember that products are cheaper online. And if you've got a tight budget, and I have, I'll hold my hand up. I do. I have a tight budget. Jules drink. Okay, yeah. I will buy something that's cheaper that I know is legit. Thank you, Sainty. I have to be reminded. Can you believe this? I'm like a child. I will, honestly, to save money, go somewhere else and buy stuff. Don't get me wrong. I still support my favourite shops and buy products. But I will also buy things where I can get, especially the big expensive stuff. Sometimes, you know, I'm going to try and save some money. I really am. Flop my hair moves out. Honestly, Village, behave yourself, you bad boy. So I've got another one for you. My last question, because I only come up with 6 today. What's Bill saying? I use Cigabuy for some things like mods, as they often get a small number of them for really good prices. Always legit. See, and that's really nice to know, isn't it? Bill, do you know what? Because you're a member of my group. Anybody who's in my group, Sweet Home Alabama group, if you know any companies that you can get legit things from, that are legit, and I'm talking legit, you can save a bit of money. Please, you know, we'll have to set up a link so it's always posted on there. That's what we need to do, set some up. So people can go on there and have a look. We have got to watch our money, guys. But that still doesn't mean don't support your local B&M or your favourite B&M, because my local B&M isn't the one I actually support as much as... I tend to buy from Chris Empire, if you all know what I mean, and that's a B&M. But I still buy from elsewhere where I can save money. So I'm still supporting both. Is it getting confusing? Yeah, anyone confused now? I am. Right, so let's get on to my last one before I confuse myself even more. Belching again, sorry. Oh, Stuart, hello. Did anybody read the news about Spice Vape alert after children collapsing Greater Manchester or whatever next? Yeah, I've heard about it, and I covered this. I spoke about this on something else. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. We all know that. And, do you know, kids are kids. They're just idiots at times. Thanks, Bill. You're a darling. Absolute darling. Yeah, Bill, I do. I buy from Chris as well. I mean, he's one I do support, because I know him personally as well, and I know he's legit. I know he's a good guy. I was today, what? Brittany, I was today years old when I realised B&M meant brick and mortar, not B&M bloody bargain. Brittany, honestly. Hello, James. You are late, sweetheart, but never mind. It's nice to see you. Guys, don't forget, if you're enjoying it, thumbs up. If you don't, you know what to do. Put it down. It's just one of them things, but, you know, it's 40 people in here, guys. 40. And 20 likes. Come on, let's get them up. So my last one I've got for you is about vape shops in hospitals. We've all seen the news about it. It's on, you know, social media. So vape shops in hospitals, good thing or bad thing? What's your thoughts? Got a spike with spice in a vape in another shop. Really? That's not good, Brittany. And we always make mistakes. I didn't know what B&M meant for ages neither. But vape shops, guys, are they a good thing or bad thing? The vape shops that are in hospitals, good or bad? I want to know what your thoughts are, if they're good, if they're bad, and I want to know why. And what are the benefits of this? What are the benefits of it being in the hospital? What are the why shouldn't it be in a hospital? I want to know that. Thumbs up as I walked in. Thank you, Timmy. Love you. Mwah. But yeah, vape shops in a hospital. Good, bad, benefits, things that might not be good. It's about time. It is, yeah. Brittany, my message split up for some reason, referring to the old man, not me. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind, Brittany. We always have brain fart moments on keyboards, and I do it all the time because predictive text is awful. So Flat Cat, absolutely awesome, and also will help sway public opinion on vaping, as it's a clear message that hospitals support and recommend vaping. Thank you. Very eloquently put as well. My local vape suppliers are not to be trusted. Well, you see, Bill, if you're not to be trusted, then you don't go to them. That's the thing, isn't it? But it's about trusted people. That's who we go to. I trusted, Brie and M's. So we've said vape shops. Flatcap said it, yeah. He said it's a good thing. Do you think it's going to take off? Good, Craig? You think it is? Is it going to take off, though? It's a fantastic idea. Not only does it help patients that would otherwise smoke, it also shows that the NHS is endorsing it as an alternative. Yep, Brittany's saying great thing, vape shops in hospitals. Excuse me. They should lift restrictions on vaping in and around the hospitals too. Maybe dedicated vape rooms inside. Yeah, that'd be quite good. James, helps show public it is not a bad. Plus, when your doctor can say stop smoking and check out the shop on your way out. Exactly, that is a good benefit. Rog, brilliant idea. Hope they roll it out to all NHS hospitals. Will save the patients standing outside with the drips, etc. They could even have an indoor room. Yep, exactly. Like they used to in the old days for smokers, but it could be a vape room. It will also assist in the re-education of the general public to vaping. Yes, it will, hubby. It will help. So what's our Timmy saying? Hopefully with the... Oh, this chat's moving too fast. Hopefully with the right vape shop, it's a good thing. Let's hope it's not a rubbish company who's there to make it. Yeah, Klein show. We don't want people to be rip-offs still. We want legit. Brittany, and it'll help the smokers and the staff too. We get the medical professionals can smoke. Yes, a lot of medical professionals smoke, even though they tell you that you shouldn't. They do smoke as well, so it'll help them. Not only will you get the patients, but you'll get the visitors, as they can't smoke on the grounds anymore. Yes, and that's a good thing. What's our lovely Mike saying? Great thing. If vaping wasn't as safe as we all claim and has been proved, then it would never have happened. Just proves the NHS trust is now backing vaping. It does. And Josh, good, encouraging smokers only can be a good thing. Bad only worry is, does it give Big Pharma control of a vape shop? Not in the UK, I don't think. Maybe if it was in the US, but I can't see it happening in the US the way things are there. Bill, I hope it does take off finally. It gives the right idea about vaping. Yeah, and that's what I hope. As long as the staff are educated too. Yes, hubby? Lucky saying, as long as they don't stop vaping on the wards. Yeah, you've got, if they're going to allow you to vape on a ward, it needs to be something stealthy. Seriously. Bill, e-cig Wizard are not a bad company as long as they train the new staff. Yep. Stuart, safe sitting in the waiting room for your appointment. You can go and have a look in the vape shop. Lol. True. But although I don't think they'll be selling big kits, I don't think it'll be this sort of thing. I think it'll be more starter stuff, pods. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know for sure, obviously. Right. So, our Gaz says, my one concern is shoddy vape shop staff. Let's hope they have helpful, knowledgeable staff to help people who will possibly need more help than the average new vapor. Yes, exactly. There need to be knowledgeable staff. James, if it really takes off and ends up in most hospitals, it can help sway public opinion in other countries, USA, Australia, etc. Yes, very true. I hope it is a vape for starter kits. Yes, Jay Jarrett. I don't know for sure because I've not even, been in one of these hospital shops, but I would assume that they're more sort of, mouth to lung devices maybe, starter kits, pods, that sort of thing. I don't think they'll be selling the likes of, I don't know, top sides, G classes, vicious ant spades, all that sort of thing. I don't think it's that sort of thing. I think they'll be more inclined to do the starters. I think it will mostly be Aspire gear and reasonable quality liquids. Yes, reasonable quality liquids. That's what I was thinking, Bill. It'll be the easiest stuff. It may even be smock for all we know, you know, because a lot of the B&Ms have a lot of smock stuff, don't they? For starters. So it probably have all that sort of thing as well. E-cigarettes don't stock Juul, do they? I don't think so, Flatcat, but I've not checked. Anybody checked to see if they... Well, I hope not. Anyone check? Bill, your knowledge, do they stock Juul? Do you know? I didn't Google it while I'm on here because you know what I'm like. If I touch anything, I crash it. I'm not allowed to touch things when it's going, apart from when I press end for the end of the show. But it's worth Googling to see if they sell Juul, because that wouldn't be a good thing, would it? Not at all. I wouldn't like that. I'm hoping it's stock kits and pods, but not Juul. You know, I don't even mind if it's Vape. No Hammer of God. No, exactly, James. No. They did mainly sell Aspire, so that's not too bad then. Brittany, should have dedicated marketing along with yes, vapors and ex-smokers on the staff if they can, preferably people who know what it's like. Yes. Hello, Tetley. Didn't see this, sweetheart. Why can't they supply Juul? It gets people off smoking. Yes, exactly. It does. Tetley, I wish you wouldn't have that clown as your bleeding thingy, because I really don't like it. You know I'm petrified of clowns. Also, I hope they don't overprice the stuff. Yes, that's the main thing. Don't overprice. Or she's not going to get people coming onto it. We want to help get people off cigarettes, because at the end of the day, it's about their health. So if we help them, that's the best thing ever. So whatever helps them get off it. Okay, Brittany. I'll try and ignore it after I've already read it. Get some Inner King platform products like the Bip, the Zenith, the Zlide. Here we go, the Zlide in there. Perfect starter kits. Exactly. Although I don't even, can you still buy this? My little e-leaf, can you still buy this little thing? I've had it donkeys. I love it. Brought it out of retirement. I'll change it later just for you, Jules. Oh, thank you. You know, 'cause I'm petrified of clowns. Absolutely petrified of them. So we're hoping it takes off. We really are. And you know what? Even the Vibe. I mean, I like the Vibe. I know it's a bit big, but do you know what? It's nice. Turn it on first. I like that. Juul or a shower of, oh, okay, yes, husband, I know what you mean. Unscrupulous, see you next Tuesdays. Iris, the BIP being designed towards disabled vapors, it would be a good idea to have them in hospitals. Yes, because it does beep, she says. But my hands are that sweaty at the moment, I can't get it out. But when you get this out and you put it in, it beeps. And that's a good thing. So that's a very good thing. Very good. Well done for Irish for pointing that out. The Extra would be great for one for starters. Yep. There's so many good products out there that are good for starters, for people to get off the cigarettes. And that's what we were about, isn't it, at the end of the day? I think I will get funny looks browsing while a family member at an appointment if I walk about with a stacked 21700. Well, Timmy, do you know what? That'd be fun to find out, wouldn't it? That really would be fun. But I think that's what it's about. In the hospitals, I think it's going to be geared more to getting people off the ciggies. Also, say your pods ran out. It's ideal if you're in hospital to nip and get one, you know, and things like that. Yes, you can still find that e-leaf mod, yeah? Just have to search large online Chinese shops and older B&M stores. Really? Because it's like so old. It's so old and lovely. My little ice stick, I love it. Brittany, are you hooking your fingers around that drip tip or pulling to get the pod? Do you know what? I'm trying to pull it out, but do you know my hands are slipping. I can't get a grip on anything at the moment. Can't get a grip, sorry. But I'll just vape it. I can't see many other pod kits other than the Nord at the moment. Blooming superb little thing. There you go. See, we've all got our favourite things, and you know, there's so many things out there that can help get people off the cigarettes. And at the end of the day, although we're hobbyists and we're really into our vaping, we really only got onto vaping to get us off the cigarettes, didn't we, guys? So we've just got to remember that, and we've got to always remember to support people who are trying to get off those cigarettes. Just resurrected my old Arc Mini tiny mod at the first vape I ever had. Hated the tank. Brittany, but it's great to get old ones out. Do you know what? I wish I'd kept some of my really old ones, because as most know, I had my, on the 7th of July actually, was my 9-year vape anniversary. 9 years. So I'm just over 9 years now vaping. And I wish I still had the stuff from when I first started 9 years ago, because you'd be shocked. It was just horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Bill gave it to one of your nurses. That's really nice of you. And I must admit, I was at hospital yesterday, and when we came out, I seen quite a lot of nursing staff outside vaping. Does it? Brittany, that's weird. Mine's fully charged. But it just gives you that, I know what you mean, it gives me a boost. I like the power you get from this and the flavour. But I don't want to chain on Nick Salt. So put those pods down. Stop. I'll go back to mouth to lung. Dead man's arm. Very nice. Well, guys, I was only doing an hour today, and we've done it. We've actually gone over. Because I only planned today's questions for an hour, because I just couldn't think of it. Sorry, what? Yeah. Bill saying, I just don't like to keep the built-in battery gear as it's a total waste. Yeah, but this is a built-in battery, and I've had this donkeys in it. Do you know what? It still charges. It still works absolutely brilliant. And I just thought, you know what? Why not with the wee zip on top? Get some out. Tetley's vape, the worst juice I've ever had today since vaping. If I vaped straight TFA strawberry ripe, it still wouldn't be as sweet. What was it, Tetley? What juice was it that was that sweet and sickly then? I'd love to know. James, yes, those early carts were horrible. People have a great selection to start vaping. They do. There's so much now. So much out there to help you get the right one for you. And do you know, that's what I like. That's probably one of the reasons why I like Chris at Empire Vape Co. It takes time talking to the person who comes in, because I've been there when someone's coming who wants to get off cigarettes, and finding them the right combination for them. And it's not loads of money. It's not, charging a lot of money. It's giving them a really good kit, and you're getting juice and this, that, and the other, and it's dirt cheap, and it's the right one for that person. Really, really good. Where did the time go? I know, Bill. Both hospitals are 20 minutes from the Birmingham Expo. Are they, Stuart? Oh, it might be worth us all nipping in. Can you imagine when we go to Expo next? So I'll pop to the hospital and look at this vape shop. Because, I'm interested. I'm really interested in this. Brittany, just brought my old uncle a new cool fire. Oh, right, he had his for 5 years and the battery wasn't lasting too long. He loves the thing. Never had one myself, unfortunately, but great mod. Yeah, and do you know what? When you find that one mod that's great, there's nothing wrong with that as well, is there? If you want to stick to using that same mod. Because I must admit, well, I did for ages. I mean, I stuck to this for a long time. Even when others come out, I liked this particular one. And you tend to go back to your old favourites. And that's the ones you use. So, technically, I don't cast aspirations on brands, but the manufacturer starts with an M and has pink in the juice name. Pink. Manufacturer starts with an M. Pink in the juice name. So, it weren't Pinkman. Who can figure this out? Tetley, honestly, don't be cryptic. You know I can't figure it out. Vape meter at the A&E. I know, that'd be great. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I wonder what it could be. Right, guys, come on. Think. What manufacturer starts with an M and has pink in the juice name? Great to see of tattooed bearded men descending on a hospital. It sounds like the start of a bad movie. Irish, I ain't got a beard. And I'm not a man. I could want to go. I'm tattooed. I got a fair bit of ink all over me. I'm inked up a bit. My back, my legs, I'm quite inked. But I'm missing the beard. So I could go, couldn't I? That'd be nice. That'd be cool if I could go. Not with all them bearded men, and I know you're joking. I want to know what this juice is, Tetley. Come on, Tetley won't put it in. Guys, any of you, can you figure this out? Come on, let's help me figure it out. What could it be? Momo, which surprises me as their bakery brand is good stuff. Oh, right. See, I wouldn't have known that. But that shows you, doesn't it, that even though you like a certain company's juice, there's always going to be something that you'll find and go, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that, eh? We are. It's really, really quite strange. But anyway, guys, look, 10 minutes over. And there's other shows that start at 8 or 8:30. I'd love a beard. Used to have one. A boy from London. I could do one. Need to go and shave. Get rid of this moustache. Right, guys, we're going to call it an end. We are going to call it an end. I've got my finger hovering over end stream. Momo is a mixing bag. Okay. Stuart's clean shaven. Well, guys, do you know what? Thank you for coming in. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, all my descriptions are down below, all my bits and bobs, all my links to my different socials, VapeTube as well. You'll catch so many of us on VapeTube. My Patreon's down below. My sponsor down below with their discount codes and things like that. You know, and don't forget, if you find any bargains, pop them on my page, Sweet Home Alabama. Let's get it up there so other people can see where you can order things and buy things that you know are legit. Let's do that, and where we can save some money, because I like to save money. I really do. Anyway, mwah, love you all. Bye.